Reagan Bills taking center stage.
Reagan Bills keeping things going, spinning the ball so well. Look at the control out of the hand. That's a big one.
A dominant start to this morning's action for Reagan Bills.
Reagan Bills lights out today. Her offense stepping up big behind her, putting a big 7 spot up there. Lots of runs, but really good stuff out of the circle from Reagan Bills. Look at how well she's just commanded this pitch all day long. Painting the outside corner, no hesitation there. That was a good one. Reagan Bills has impressed us day one.
She never allows the batters to get into a good hitter's count. They're always on the defensive. Now the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. It's K number 16 on the day, and it's a no-hitter for Reagan Bills. Her payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. She elevated and gets her first K of the day. Strike 3 call. Well, after allowing a leadoff hit, she strikes out the side in order.
Pitch efficiency is going to be the key for her, as you see the breakdown there.
Veneman cannot catch up with the heat of Reagan Bills, who now has 4 strikeouts. Here comes the 0-2 from Reagan Bills. Well, that was a taste of what we saw yesterday in game 1 from Reagan Bills. Awaits the 0-2. Bills with her 6th punch out so far. Aubrey Baxter has moved to left, at least for this left-handed batter, who goes down on strikes. Midgley retired for the 2nd out. Down on strikes she goes. Foul tip held on to by Hines.
You see the breakdown. That's a really good ratio for Bills' control.
And Bill shows a little emotion after going off speed and getting another strikeout. Mary-Kate Veneman down 1-2. Another strikeout victim to begin the top of the 5th. Strike 3 call.
Strike she's able to throw per game.
3 up, 3 down. Midgley couldn't catch up with a high heat. 1 away in the 6th.
If Bills wasn't hitting location so well, defense couldn't do that.
Well, she hit her location there, right on the outside corner, and she is 1 out away from a shutout victory that would put this team from Pennsylvania in the driver's seat here in Bristol this week. Grounded left side, chance for Fees. That'll do it. Reagan Bills with her 2nd shutout in as many days.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Reagan Bills. First of this game, the 32nd of her time here in Bristol.
She's not giving up a free pass.
Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Reagan Bills. Took just 9 pitches.
Ball to shoot off late to the left side.
Swung on and missed. Bills battles back after giving up the hit and hitting the batter.
The other thing that Bills talked so great about today was her strategic strategy, the way that she bends the ball. Eric, that rise ball at the top of the zone.
Little delay in getting the call from her dad, Rick, who calls the pitches. And called strike 3. But just a brief pause. 0-2. Strikeout back-to-back to McFetridge, leading off here in the 5th. Ground ball to the shortstop. Fees up and throwing. Makes it look easy, 1 down. Off speed, grounded back to Bills. 2 down. Umpires don't have that benefit. There's the strikeout, caught looking as Humes. 8th strikeout for Reagan Bills, a 1-2-3 inning. 2-2. Gets the strikeout, 2 down.
Absolutely, especially in this count.
Ooh, swings at the 2-0, ground ball to second, up and throwing, and in time. That will do it. Pennsylvania's now 3-0, and they will play for the Mid-Atlantic Championship on Friday. Looking for her 41st strikeout. And she gets it, 1 down. 3rd straight full count for a Delaware hitter. Bills down the middle for strike 3. Bills gets a 1-2-3 inning after giving up a couple of runs in the first. 9 pitches that inning after a lot of work. The 1-2. Foul tip into the glove of the catcher, Addie Hines, who holds onto it for the strikeout, 1 down. Called strike 3. In there for strike 3. Danielle is down there in the third base box. And a swing and a miss, 1 away as Bills gets the strikeout, the 2-2. Bills gets the strikeout, back-to-back Ks. That's now 8 in the game, 2 down. Pitch to Benson. It's in there for strike 3. So critical for the visiting team to get that run across here in the top. With that runner placed at second. Carroll swing and a miss, 1 away. Called strike 3. Bills brings it and gets the strikeout.
You mentioned the aces. We're about to see one of them. Reagan Bills in the circle for Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and Reagan Bills pitched every inning at the regional and just gave up just a few runs. I mean, she was so good. Excited to see her pitch against Nave Eagles.
She struck out 7 in a row now. And that right there is strikeout number 15 tonight for Reagan Bills. Got her with the change. Reagan Bills has double-figure strikeouts.
First shutout at the Little League Softball World Series this year. Reagan Bills only gave up 3 hits. I mean, Reagan Bills was a story last night with her 15 strikeouts, and she had a heck of a game throwing the shutout.
Yeah, across the board, all 12 teams, the level has been so good. Upstairs, Reagan Bills with her first strikeout today. Second strikeout for Bills.
Yeah, that's a huge out in that particular situation. Really needed an out and a non-productive out, and the strikeout is exactly what Bills was looking for. Nice pitch in the upper part of the zone, getting some love from Hines, or catcher behind the dish. Very pumped up every time she throws a good pitch. Those two have great communication.
3 Ks for Bills.
How about those pitchers? But how about some catcher love? They have been strong behind the dish. You call it a battery for a reason.
You take it for granted when you're watching it. But the amount of hard work and dedication that is reflected through the results that they're getting is just really impressive. Watching 2 pitchers go at it like this.
Just like that goes Bills.
Up or down, or in or out. And then Reagan Bills goes down the zone. That is a tough pitch with 2 strikes, because Flaminio Littlejohn took the pitch that was up out of the zone. So Bills goes with her curveball right at the knees on the outside corner. That is a nasty pitch. And every time she gets a K, she gets so much love from Hines, her catcher, which is just, it just makes me so happy to see.
That is a huge strikeout for Reagan Bills.
And when you make it here for the first time, like this Pennsylvania team representing their little league for the first time, as well as this Oklahoma team, then it just sparks the rest of the league. You see them playing on TV, and it impacts every single age group, probably baseball a little bit and vice versa. So we've had so many first-time appearances here at the World Series that I love it, because it creates momentum in the area and within the league to get more young girls to play.
2-2 once again to Tatum Frisbee. Reagan Bills sealing the win for Pennsylvania, and they are on to the Purple Bracket Championship game on Saturday.
Reagan Bills in the circle. She's pretty good, Michelle.
Yeah, she's really good. She moves the ball around. She mixes speeds. Look at the 25 strikeouts that she has. And she's really been strong. 34 strikeouts for Reagan Bills this week over 3 games. Well, and she was really good against Oklahoma. 2 strikeouts in this inning.
Pennsylvania will play for a championship.
Reagan Bills,
10 strikeouts. You see the emotion, you see the fist pump.
well, that's a big strikeout.
Feels a little bit sweeter when you strike out the opponent's pitcher. Back-to-back Ks for Bills. Oh, hard hit ball up the middle. Runner coming home.
drive that ball right back up the middle. That is a clean base hit on a full count to change up, and she's not fooled by it. The throw comes in, it gets away. A little bit of a slip coming around third, but she trucks on in. That is a big first run of this championship game.